Richard Gorelick. I'm Amanda. That's Richard. You can join us here every Thursday at 12:30 to talk about everything food-related in Baltimore.
Everything.
This Weekend in Baltimore Eating is brought to you by Eddie's of Roland Park, your neighborhood gourmet grocer on Roland Avenue and North Charles Street in Baltimore. Richard, how are you? I've missed you.
Amanda, I'm fine. And, you know, we have to confess, we saw each other.
We've seen each other a lot. Actually, This whole year, I've seen you, like, all the time, which is weird.
So, if I hadn't seen you, I would have seen you. And I saw you at Sophie's Crepes.
Which is one of my favorite pre-movie little spots because it's easy and delicious.
And you were going to a press preview of a movie.
I was going to the new Woody Allen movie, which I'm going to try to figure out what to write about at some point.
We'll come back to that.
That's a teaser. But also, Sophie's got new chairs, which I'm very fond of.
So
just gonna throw that out there.
I loved seeing you, and so we have some news. We have some news since the last time we were sitting here.
Okay,
but we've talked about this news in the lead up to it. That deli, the deli we've been talking about now that people have been excited about opening. The one in Pikesville is open.
Good. It's the talk of the town.
It really is the talk of the
town. People are
like
really wanting a new deli.
This is the one on Hooks Lane. 25 Hooks Lane. Do you know what the name of that shopping center is?
Don't look at
me.
I
don't know if it has a name. Listen.
Yes.
It's a little bit hard to Google, so we're going to help people out.
Yeah, let's help them.
The
Being
website,
hard to Google is not really a good idea anymore.
It's look, I think anyone would say if they put out a good pastrami sandwich,
then forget about whether or not you can Google them because you'll know where they are.
But now we've just gone straight into public service. That's what we're all about here.
Okay, go ahead. Help these
people
out.
You have no opinions. You have no insight, but we do have public service.
I think we have lots of opinions and insights.
Well, we'll see.
Okay, go ahead.
But the website for the Essen room, E-S-S-E-N, Essen to eat.
We learned that, Glenn, one day on Need to Know. Glenn knows that word.
And their original in New Jersey, which they still have, deli, is called the Kibitz room. This is the Essen room. And the website is, can anybody guess? Okay, we'll tell you. GreatPastrami.com.
That's kind of hard because you have to know how to spell pastrami. All right.
People know.
Maybe that's not that hard.
It's not that hard.
So get it. Did everyone get that? GreatPastrami.com.
I'm going to tell you the phone number. The public just keeps on, we keep on giving. Here it is. Write it down. Or you can just replay this. You can rewind and play it again. It's 410-653-7666. 7666. Let's say it that way.
All right. Let's do that.
GreatPastrami.com. And it's called the Essen Room. And just word of mouth. Word of mouth has been...
Word of mouth being your mom?
My mom. Which is pretty reliable.
Which is really, that's the way to go.
She hasn't heard so much about how what the product is like or what the quality is. Just that it's been very crowded and people are excited about it and people have been there.
And we wrote about it when we first heard it was coming. So, yeah, it's big news. I'm personally interested just for the various knish options because I'm hearing there's several.
What could there be? Like more than meat and potato?
I like a good mushroom knish. There's probably maybe some different meats. I don't know. Spinach. Sweet potato could happen.
Those
a cauliflower one could happen.
Ooh, see,
right?
Cauliflower is still
because
big.
That's like the new mashed potato.
Cauliflower is very big still.
Right.
And me, I love a meat knish. I do. And I think people watching this will remember the knish shop in Pikesville from years gone by.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so go there and tell us what you think and what you ate and what kind of flavors of knishes you like.
And maybe you and I, Amanda, should commit to maybe by next Thursday actually going.
Did you just invite me on a date?
I believe I did.
Oh, let's have a date. All right. It's a date, everyone. We're going to go to Essen. We're going to eat at Essen.
Yes. So that's our opening news. Deli.
That's
New
good news.
Deli. Then there's some, got news of some changes up at Belvedere Square.
Do tell.
Well, Talulu, that Cajun place that served the Cajun pizzas and the po' boys, is closed. It closed.
I loved their pizza.
I have to say, full disclosure, that I was pals with the owners, Sean and Megan. I went to their wedding.
Oh.
I knew Sean from the days of Dionysus, which was my favorite. I don't want to call it a dive bar, but let's call it a dive bar in on Preston Street, and I met him there. So I was a fan of it. I didn't get up there often enough to Tallulah, which started on Harford Road in a storefront before it moved into Belvedere Square.
But their pizza was actually really, really good.
Really,
I used
really
to pick
good.
up one just to take home with me. So
we wish them well, and we're sorry to see anything close.
But
and then
what's
we got
coming instead?
a lobster roll joint. There's a place that's selling lobster rolls, and I didn't write down the name of it.
I totally forgot it too. It's actually a chain, and they opened one also at National Harbor, I believe.
And there's one maybe in Annapolis, too.
Yeah, but they're going to have sandwiches and I think maybe some chowders.
Yeah. Do you know what I think about lobster rolls?
They're overrated.
I don't care about them.
See, I knew you were going to go with
Yeah.
that. In June, I don't know if you remember this, but I went to Nova Scotia for my trip, mainly because I wanted to eat all the seafood there is to eat. It's like fresh. It's right there. It's just right there. And so I had to have some lobster rolls. They were the least interesting thing that I ate on that entire trip.
There must be a parallel to lobster rolls in our eating culture in Maryland. I don't
Right,
think
because we're so used to that spice. We're so used to Old Bay, which overdoes everything, right? And a lobster roll is really just sort of mayonnaise flavored.
I think so. I mean, this is not a word I mean disparagingly, but it's kind of a Goyish thing. It is a lobster roll. I don't mean there must be a better word for that.
But it's like boat
There seem
yachting
like
food.
better things to do with a lobster than a lobster roll. I want people to be so angry about what we're talking about that they put in
Tell
comments.
us, are you totally disagreeing with us right now? Like, what's your favorite lobster? There are two schools of lobster roll too. There's the mayo. There's hot and cold,
Right.
and then I think there's mayo versus vinegar.
And how about I want a buttered roll?
Right.
Basically,
A toasted bun with that split, that little white bun. That's
here's the deal I'll make with people who own restaurants or serve me anything. If you toast and butter a roll, we're in business. We're just in
That's all we
business.
need. That's really all we want.
Yeah. So sorry about losing Tallulah, and looking forward to maybe the other things at the lobster roll joint.
I'll eat a sandwich or some chowder for sure.
And listen, I think, but you did have the experience of being up in a lobster roll universe and still being indifferent to them.
And I thought they would be the best there, and that's why I ate them. But I had so much, everything else I ate was so much better that I just switched.
So there we are. We have strong opinions. Strong opinions
Share
on
with
This
us.
Week in Baltimore Eating.
Okay,
with Richard
so
Gorelick.
if you just got here, you are watching This Week in Baltimore Eating with Richard Gorelick. Brought to you by Eddie's at Roland Park. Celebrate the holiday season with Eddie's roasted meats, delectable sides, and decadent desserts. And check out their unique holiday gifts and cards. Be sure to comment, like, and share, and follow us at #JMoreEating. What else is new in town?
Oh, there's something new in my neighborhood.
I know.
Mount Vernon. It might be the second closest eating establishment to where I live. Maybe the second or
Really?
third. Yeah, it's a new place called Piazza 27.
Correct.
And it's a new Italian joint that specializes in pizza. The chef or owner, he's so nice. I met him, Antonio. He says he's from Napoli. He said Naples, but
Napoli.
Napoli, but they're not Neapolitan pizzas. They're American-style, New York-style pizzas, and by the whole or by the slice. It's a very comfortable eating joint. It's where the old Al Pacino pizza used to be years gone by. So
that.
stop in if you're in the neighborhood or if you're visiting the Walters Art Museum. It's a perfect spot
Okay.
to walk 2 blocks from the Walters or from maybe the Maryland Historical Society. Oh, if you drop your kids off at the Baltimore School for the Arts on Saturday for some of their programs,
Right.
that's a great place to go.
To wait.
So keep it in mind, Piazza 27 on the corner of Cathedral and Reed.
And you are excited because they have slices.
Pizza by the slice. Big issue in Baltimore. People always claiming they can't get
a slice.
Can't get a good slice. Slices are, of course, a New York institution. People from New York are so boring, so tiresome about the whole pizza by the slice thing. So to the point where I want to take a side against them. I want to be against them. And It's just exaggerated.
I'm
The
not
whole
against
slice
them.
pizza.
I like my slice that I can walk with and fold. Well, speaking of pizza, I ate at Molina yesterday.
Tell me about
our
Molina.
house, which I've been waiting for our house to get a pizza place. I'm like, how do you open a whole food court and not have a pizza option?
But now they have.
That's like my main food group. So now I'm okay. Now I'm happier.
So you went to Molina is one of the stalls in the food hall. Let's call
Sorry,
it food hall.
food hall for the
At
hip.
our house. Our house in Remington.
Yes, correct. Which, you know, I still have my whole opinions about that we cannot get into. But I ordered the Henrietta. Okay, where are we good? I ordered the Henrietta, which was mushrooms, gorgonzola, and balsamic, and it was so delicious. I think they're describing themselves as New Haven style, I think.
New what style?
New Haven, like the Connecticut pizza. But I don't really know if that's right.
How many people would know? Like nine? 9 people in Baltimore would
That
know?
it wasn't correctly
Right.
New Haven?
So
it
you
might
think-
be.
It might be, but we could say anything. We
Right.
could say it's Montpelier. Montpelier style pizza. We could do that. We could open up a
We
pizza
could totally
joint. We
say
could
that.
insist that it's Montpelier, Vermont style pizza, and who would know?
Well, yeah.
Who would know?
Well, anyway, they also have by the slice, so there you go. And I was very happy with my pizza.
People want to tell us there is a place in Mondawmin Mall on the second level. There are 2 pizza joints in Mondawmin Mall. This is the upper level. It's Mama Somethings. That everyone from New York, who I love New York slice pizza and people that love them for real. And they tell me that, and I've been there, that this is the closest replica to New York style slice pizza that they found.
What? I
in
need to
Mondawmin
get
Mall.
there. Huh. Okay, good to
Tip
know.
for you.
So can I make my big announcement?
Yes, please. do
Okay,
it.
I'm super excited about this, everyone. I think I told you the last time we met that we have a new recipes database, our virtual cookbook, which
Jay Moore.
Jay Moore. Sorry, I know. I always say we like it's us too. It's just us. It's all about us. Jay Moore has a new recipes database. It's got about 100 recipes, or close to 100 recipes in there. It's totally searchable, totally shareable, totally printable, super fun. What I want is your recipes.
Yours.
Yours. The the viewers, the readers, the users. So
Our
I'm our friends.
No, our friends and their viewing audience.
So I'm
think of
I'm
you as our
running.
friends.
Okay, stop. I'm running a contest from December 1 through December 15th. Please submit a healthy recipe. You know, because we're going to start thinking about New Year's resolutions.
Yes.
And anyone who does submit a recipe to jmoreliving.com/recipes database will be entered into a random drawing for a 3-month membership to LifeBridge Health and Fitness.
That's
See, it
great.
all ties together.
That's great.
We're going to give away 3 of those coupons, and it's good through March 2018, and it's just in time for your New Year's resolutions. Submit a healthy recipe between basically now and December 15th, jmoreliving.com/recipes database. Thank you.
Hey, Amanda, are there Hanukkah recipes on there? do you
There
think?
are. There's totally Hanukkah recipes. There's latkes. There's brisket. There's donuts.
Let's talk Hanukkah next week.
We will. We're going
Okay.
to talk Hanukkah next week, everyone. Get your Hanukkah thoughts together, and we'll talk to you about that. It's not really a eating out holiday. Like,
Oh, but I think I really want latkes right now.
you do?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about that. So also, if you're a restaurant out there and you're watching and you have some latkes you want everyone to come eat, tell us. Tell us we can find
You know,
latkes
Reggie's
there.
does a big Hanukkah party. Reggie's in Federal.
Really?
Mm-hmm. They do
See,
a big
good
Hanukkah
to know.
party.
But you already jumped now you're already talking about
With
it.
the donuts. What are those donuts called?
There's a word. Glenn hasn't learned that word yet. We haven't learned that
No, I
word,
feel
but I'm going to have to learn
bad. I
it.
feel
We'll have
so
to learn
bad
it
for
this
not
week.
knowing. I'll put it in the comments if I'll do it.
Okay. Tell us about another big opening.
There was a big opening.
Yes,
at
big.
the Horseshoe Casino. You know,
Correct.
so Gordon Ramsay steaks. Gordon Ramsay steaks. I met Gordon Ramsay when he
And
was.
did
in
he call you a
town.
donkey?
He did not. He was very, 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 very nice when I met him. He was in town, 5 years ago, maybe longer, to do a story about. He was doing Kitchen Nightmares was featuring our friends
Yep.
at Cafe Hun.
I remember that.
That was a
whole
good
thing.
episode. And
It was. Because it's more about their image than what they were.
right.
Not
It was
doing
an
in the
unusual.
kitchen.
Right. The kitchen was fine,
Right.
and boy, I'm a fan of Cafe Hun. I am.
That was when that whole Hun trademark issue was happening.
Right. And my thing about it was that Hamden, she was first. She was among the first people to set up shop in Hamden. She really, really was. Took a chance on Hamden before a lot of people that claim ownership of Hamden did. For it, all for her, felt a lot of the blowback against her was sexist. I do. I always thought that.
Interesting. Okay.
I always thought that.
So, but he was good to you when you met him.
He was. That's where I met Gordon Ramsay. His name is attached to a steakhouse. Who knows how much involvement people like Gordon Ramsay have in operations? But he put his name to it, which means he must somehow endorse the product, at least, at the minimum. Maybe he's very much involved. We just don't know.
Right.
But I'm trying to think of why people would want to go to Gordon Ramsay Steaks. Well, I guess we'll find out.
He said something about the specialties. You have that, but he's going to bring in some of his background into the menu items, so not just straight up steakhouse, but and like some, I guess, American Kobe or something like that. But
we'll see. I mean, I'm not.
And I think there was something about toffee pudding.
Oh,
which I've never toffee pudding.
That I'm not. Let's say I'm not desperate to go there, but it sounds like a fun place to go for a holiday friends outing.
I have not eaten at any Horseshoe casino spots.
I did when it first opened, and they were perfectly fine.
Yeah,
I mean they were
competent
and fine.
Right.
But that sounds like a fun thing to do for a work group.
Right. That would be a good corporate kind of event.
Hey.
Yes.
We've talked a lot.
We have. So, you think we're done?
I think we're done.
Okay, so that is it for us today. Remember to tune in every Thursday at 12:30 for This Week in Baltimore Eating, which has been brought to you by Eddie's of Roland Park, your source for quality prepared foods, deli sandwiches, fresh produce, and signature gift baskets. Learn more at eddiesofrolandpark.com. Follow us at #JMoreEating and tell your friends. Enter our recipes contest. Talk to us next week about Hanukkah.
And if people want to be a guest,
let us know.
We'd love to have you.
We can hook you up. You can hang out with Richard in the studio.
Be the best 10 minutes you spent all week.
All right. Talk to us. We'll see you next week.
Bye.